Why is she moving? This was the topic that led to loads of speculation yesterday, as we turn back now to Hololive Japan's Amane Kanata, who for 2 years now has been living with friend C, also formerly of Hololive Japan, with fans loving to put the two together, such as in these new cell phone wallpapers, showing off how this angel and dragon vibe with one another. So yes, it came as a surprise, as Kanata took the initiative to say that she was moving out. And so we would like to take a moment today to clarify what she had said, stating in her stream that she suddenly needs to move out and that there were problems related to the house, as she is hoping to be moved out even before the start of August, leading her to now pack every day, and clarifying this is her own decision. Once again, making clear this did not come by way of Hololive, but on her own part, as her and friend C have been moved in their recent home for the past 5 months, saying the reason for the move is, quote, not something that will happen immediately, but there is the possibility of something to happen, and that she, quote, decided to eliminate the possibility of something happening, ensuring nothing bad will happen for either herself or those around her. She has independently decided to move out, specifically calling it risk avoidance, making clear in regards to friend C that, quote, we're not fighting and we're still good friends and are still planning a trip together after she has moved and settled in. So yes, once again, this is a forward-thinking, independent move by Kanata herself for the purposes of risk avoidance, with one of those risks potentially being that friend C could be initiating an Offcollab or hosting other streams with another certain loud individual. So that could be one of the reasons for why Kanata is undergoing risk avoidance, ensuring that wonderful sound is never heard on one of her streams. And next up, we have quite the turn here with Vshoujo's Zentreya, promising a 3D debut to be announced, as Zembadio says, I can't wait for my 3D debut, and leading to whale tuber Bao to say, I lost. This as Zendoyo said, 3D is in the works. I will give a date soon, eyes open. Until then, enjoy previews, and we got a $10,000 Fall Guys tourney to win. That being yesterday's Boom TV 60 Challenger 1 winner Fall Guys tournament, with a full third of those entered being high-profile VTubers. One of those being Cybergirl Chibi, who recently learned, wait, are New Year's and the 4th of July separate holidays, saying also, stop, I thought they were the same holiday, but just happened on different months depending on the year, and celebrating her performance in the tournament yesterday, saying we didn't get last place, and replying to the question, how did the Fall Guys tournament go, with this video of something that is certainly not of the game bugging out altogether. Wow, that's really bad, actually. Oh, once again, this event was hosted by Boom TV, a quote-unquote leading entertainment platform for esports and content creators. And yes, there was a little controversy, as many entering thought this was a more casual tournament, but as evidenced by the final winners here, there were pros involved, including those who have actually had over 5,000 wins in the game. This leading to Lena Lazar, the horror VTuber, saying, you know, you gotta question yourself when you push your way through a casual tournament as a professional 5K crown Fall Guys player. Leading to VTuber Sens, who had invited quite a number of the VTubers to this tournament, to say, that was so cringe, dude. I'm sorry again to everyone I got involved in this. As Lena would reply, nah, dude, I had a great time. That guy had nothing to do with you. Thank you so much for everything. Zentreya would also take to stream criticizing the setup where there were quote-unquote sweaty players involved, echoing their earlier negative experience with a Halo tournament wherein pro players were initially not invited and then did participate. As Bao would also say, that drained me. Commander Chaos stating that was baffling to me. And the radioactive VTuber Vivi saying it wasn't what I was expecting either, but I did have fun cheering on the other VTubers when I lost. But of course, it was the big egg himself, Tectone, giving us the best result. Earlier saying, today I'm going to win $10,000 on stream, and then following up with, disregard my last tweet. But what you should not disregard is Advanced GG, who has teamed up with Tech, where you can use code EGG for 10% off, with such wonderful options as this, the FalseEyeD starter kit, where you can also use code FALSE for 10% off. And further with Vshoujo, once again, we're back with Projekt Melody, holding her birthday party story on July 15th and confirming I have COVID again and feel like a limp noodle, but a totally sexy noodle. Thanking everyone for their well wishes for her actual birthday on July 7th and saying I want to be ready for the Race Queen debut in 1 week, giving us this beep beep and T-posing in this form while also sharing Booba Boing. Further along with VShojo, here we have ironmouse, as presented by the VTuber Goober 2Win, aka 2Win Tails, aka Twin, with Twin sharing this look at Mouse's new model coming up and saying, I'm really sorry, Mouse, and Mouse replying, this is the cutest flop I have ever seen. Yes, cute is certainly one way to describe this model, and we now have a follow-up regarding Queen Serena ASMR, who we've reported on now for the past 2 days, letting us know that their YouTube channel has been reinstated, with this content creator having an imposter take down their channel with DMCA claims. As Serena would add, my channel has been reinstated today, however, the videos are still down with false DMCAs again and striked. I can't upload again until this is fixed. Also showing off the imposter, that being Melody ASMR, is responding to allegations and their comments of being an imposter with rot incel. And in another turn to this story, we now turn to another ASMR writer and voice actor, that being Matthias Matt, asking, are you kidding me? Having received a full copyright strike, that being from the other account of this imposter, Enchanter ASMR, leading to this talent to say, I've been given a false copyright strike by someone who is actually stealing my scripts for my audios. I need this fixed and I need to speak to a human. With Team YouTube replying, human here, we take misuse of our copyright tools very seriously and also terminate abusive creators. If you think this was a mistake, it's best to request for a retraction or submit a counter notification. Note, YouTube can't mediate these types of disputes. As this creator would later say, having filled out one of YouTube's copyright removal forms, I was shocked and terrified with how easy it was to do. Like it barely asked me for much info. Now we're all seeing the huge flaws with this. They won't stop with me. They'll go on to bigger channels slowly. And now we're speeding up with Hololive English's Takanashi Kiara, seen here with this black rock shooter inspired look, illustrated by Shichi, that along with Akizone sharing, I have an opportunity to draw Takanashi Kiara's birthday merchandise. Happy birthday, Kiara. Hope you like it. And upon seeing this news, stating Elon Musk has officially terminated his $44 billion deal to buy Twitter, with Kiara replying, obviously intimidated by KFP's power. As I said, I'd buy Twitter. It seems like I'm getting a second chance. Twitter, I will make you orange at last. And when Kana Uru, also known as Kana Uwu, had shared that they had sprinkled some Comic Sans into the Kiara concert, Kiara replied to this news saying, and I took that personally. But what is most personal of all to Kiara is this, saying, my butt is my house. As this chicken phoenix recently on stream inspected her behind, leading to many to find the proportions lacking. So much so that we have this change.org petition entitled Buff Takanashi Kiara 3D Butt, stating Kiara recently showcased her 3D model created by her company Cover Corporation. Overall, it is a very well-made model, but one thing isn't perfect, her butt to be precise. That looks flatter than Ina's chest. That is inexcusable. We demand accurate representation of Takanashi Kiara's button on her 3D model. As this petition at the time of recording has 249 signatures with 500 needed. And what many of us need are these, that being Kiara cursors available for download for only 7 days. All right, let's go ahead and get nuts with Ayunda Risu of Hololive Indonesia, celebrating 500,000 followers on Twitter.com and also 1 million views on one of her original songs. This as Risu would now enact a voice acting battle with Aragami Oga of Hollow Stars, and the two going on to announce their new original song together, releasing tomorrow on July 10th. Further along with Hololive Indonesia, yes, we have, wait, that's not Crazy Ollie, it's Olivia. As yes, it's been 1 year, we don't believe it ourselves, but it's true, since we were first introduced to this alternate Crazy Ollie, tweeting out earlier, it's been a while. This all while we're diving into artwork such as this between herself and her kohai, that being Kobo Kanaru. This piece coming from Karumi Nana. And yes, the Kobo fan artwork is still flowing, along with this impressive piece coming by way of Handot. And we're happy to share from Larissa Unipun this debut cosplay, that being of quote-unquote Princess Kobo Kanaru. This all while Ollie still was Ollie, saying the 3.0 motions are so good. That being these motions, as all of Hololive Japan Gen 1 has now received 3.0 updates, including these now fluid looks and better performance with more VTubers on screen, and leading to more expressions, such as this one seen on on Natsuhiro Matsuri, also shared by Aki Rosenthal, and yes, even our good friend Shirakami Fubuki. And while Sakura Miko had her fun with the new models, the rest of us are having fun with Ookami Mio of Hololive Japan, including Cover Corporation CEO Yago, back with the drip, featuring this new Mio hoodie, a hoodie that is very popular with another Hololive Gamers member, fully caught in the act here, and recreated by Bankamba. And now we're asking once again, where in the world is Hakos Baelz? As here we can see the Hololive English rat enjoying some burger, while we turn back to Handot delivering up the hamburger time. And as very early in the morning, Bae would tweet out, annoying Mioi Celestia is my new hobby. That being the former My Holo TV and former Sundaria member Miori Celesta. As yes, the two are off collabing, with Mio saying, who's this cute little rat in my tavern? I'll be having an offline karaoke collab with Bae on my channel. This all while yesterday Bae was saying internet poopy, an experience shared by many, including Nijisanji English's Millie Parfait, sharing, I've been awake for the past 30 minutes. I have internet for now, but it keeps fluctuating, so to speak, with Petragurin replying, praying for your Wi-Fi, please Canada, bring Millie back to me. As yes, loads and loads of Canadian residents yesterday experienced major internet problems, leading to many plans to be postponed, as this Neko tuber with Nijisanji Japan would update us on this postponement in English saying, hello, today no, 7-Eleven okay, good Bae, along with Nijisanji English member Petragurin updating us in Japanese. Well, at least we have all our bases covered here. This also leading us to Nijisanji English's Ina Alouette stating, bro, I cleaned the entire home and the internet is still not back. I feel like a 15-year-old angsty kid. As here we also have the Canadian Cosmic Dragon Girl, confirmed with her flag and her bio here, Vienna, asking or stating, anyone else have an absolutely great day? Saying also, Canada, please, I am just a lonely dragon who lives on the internet, and taking to her alternate account, live tweeting every hour until my internet is back. Coming to us with normal tweets like, I will probably walk to Timmy's and go to the gym, but then later falling into despair, and then into the very natural, chaotic madness. Further along with Nijisanji, it is now the 1-year anniversary for the Eden-gumi group, with Nijisanji announcing merchandise for this wave, including apparel. And if you're interested in merch, check it out. Our drop is now shipping out. As here we have Akage, aka Aka Fox, showing off this merch from Uwu Market, that along with more hat, this by way of Eggy, saying FalseEyeD doing a concern. Also dropping on us from Nijisanji was Salome, now at 900,000 followers on Twitter.com, and now performing a singing stream for the first time ever. As here we have this English translation saying, I'm so happy desu wa. My Salomates tweeted a lot, and my singing stream is a trending topic in Japan. While this Nijisanji liver did admit to, well, relieving herself just a little bit due to being so nervous, we do here have evidence of her trending in multiple ways on Twitter. As also today we have the big event, that being Nijisanji's Koshien 2022 event. Okay, how to describe this? It's a big one, with Hien sharing these results, that being with 8 different teams, as here we have coaches that will be creating characters in the Power Pros video game, that being a baseball simulator, with these coaches then recreating different Nijisanji talents in the game and building them up for the next month, as then they'll be holding a baseball tournament from August 12th through the 14th. And man, this is a big deal in Japan, as streams in previous years have reached upwards to 200,000 viewers. And now brings us to Mary, lead writer of Merryweather Media and Dogboy, recently attending Anime Expo, adorably captured here by Aka Noiro, saying, glad you're having fun at the expo, can't wait to hear more of your stories. As yes, Mary has been too busy lately from live dogging, but was able to share this, saying, good night Kindred, featuring the Vox Akuma body pillow he has from Anime Expo, with Vox being one of the most sought after members during the draft. And yes, this tweet received quite a bit of attention, as Mary brought his Vox Akuma body pillow into the business class on an airplane, showing off the full accommodations here. Mary would update us saying, I finally arrived home after 20 hours of traveling and 3 flights. Due to not being as ready as I wanted to be, my new live 2D model debut will have to be delayed until the 20th this month while I prepare everything. And that now brings us to Aqua, one of our very favorite content creators and Android VTuber, sharing, this 11-year-old girl saw VTube Studio on my phone and screamed, are you a VTuber? My life is over. With Aqua also stating, I will never be nice to children again. With an 11-year-old 20-year-old girl saying, "I like watching VTubers," and clarifying that her favorites are Shoto and Vox. With Aqua giving us this update, "I was doodling random anime boys, and she pointed at two of them on the paper and said, quote, they should kiss." She definitely watches Shoto and Vox. And very lastly, we had this alert from Bao, who was about to fall asleep, but then suddenly shoots up out of bed with bloodshot eyes and asking to herself, "Is that why Lily dyed her hair red?" That, of course, being LilyPichu, showing off her strawberry hair here, as Bao was alluding to this news, with this Twitch streamer now going over exclusively to YouTube Gaming for her streaming platform. And yes, this on and off again VTuber has stated that once her new model is completed, she intends to create her content as a VTuber primarily. And now a giant thank you to Merlene, bringing us these new emotes of Cody and Heidi, now available on our Twitch stream and also our Discord server. Saying thank you again for trusting me with the emotes. I had so much fun making them. And as we say thank you, we're looking forward to these Kohai joining us soon. And for more VTuber news, we turn to our co-host, Lae-Dee.
Thanks, Vols. Witch Apprentice VTuber Himitsu Kano tweets out this formal thank you to all creators who helped her create Brighter, that being Himitsu Kano's third digital single, now available for streaming. Hellhound VTuber Cinder has finally reached over 20,000 followers on Twitch, saying, "I'm so thankful to have the best community ever. Your support means the world to me. I love you guys." While also giving a little bit of highlight to Nekya Soul coming from Puppet Works on Cinder's Ear Wiggle, as well as a fire showcase. Amelie, aka Monarch, has finally reached 6.66k subscribers on their Stream Clips channel, tweeting out, "Nobody sub or unsub. This is a threat." While also showcasing the holographic Monarch Prince being absolutely shiny, while also announcing a Villain Vibes cover contest being hosted by HoloLive's talent Mori Calliope and Monarch, which ends July 26. Following up this announcement by addressing some concerns, saying they will only be judging your performance, animation, or art isn't necessarily required, but it is encouraged that you put as much energy as you want into your submission, emphasizing to relax and have fun. Mofutari Megumi, Spring Swan Indie VTuber, has recently debuted, giving a thank you to anyone who dropped by the stream, even if it was for a second. Tweeting out, "I'm eternally grateful. I'm so excited to keep going and reach amazing heights with you." With not only debuting, but also having their debut cover premiering today, that being of the song Louder. Cooking VTuber Onigiri shares this photo of girl DM in plushie form, saying, "Taking my new friend out in the town." While also receiving this from Barrett Smith, tweeting out, "Thank you to Callum Ree for making amazing fan art of Onigiri. I just had to make a 3D model of it and an image of what the back would look like." In celebrating their 1-year anniversary, Onigiri announces a Oni Bro contest in which you can design your own Oni Bro, with some examples given here. And now, back to you, False.
Thank you, Lae-Dee. And thank you to N1 Noir for this Lae-Dee experience.
I'm channeling my gremlin.
And join us tomorrow as we are joined by Captain Hannah, the sexy Oni captain, here to guide you through the thigh seas. And that is all for this episode. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on Twitch, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.